it's my time to present now, anyone. And I think that this is a little bit about what you might be interested to know, which is about the Bocconi Summer School competition, where one of you can win 100% scholarship to study in Bocconi, with including of housing. So all the fees that was mentioned in Kiara's slides are no longer going to be applicable. I'm going to remove you off spotlight if you don't mind. Just one point, Kiara, there are some questions that are there in the Q&A tab. There are about close to 80 odd questions that the candidates have asked. About 35 have been answered by Veronica, but if you can also pick up some, that will be great. Anything related to the competition, I'll be happy to pick up. Pritish, if you want to answer any of the questions that are about student housing, stuff like that related, we'll highly appreciate it. Now, talking about the competition, this particular part is also going to be on YouTube. So please make notes about this competition. And I'm going to be taking you through this whole presentation about the Bocconi Summer School competition very shortly now. Great. I believe you can all see my screen now. Yep. Great. So this is 𝗕𝗺𝗃𝗃 talking about the Bocconi Summer School competition, and we are also on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching us here on YouTube. All the details about this is going to be in the caption. So please do click and look at all the links that will be shared. Very firstly, my name is 𝗕𝗺𝗃. I'm the Director of Marketing at 𝗕𝗵 Global Education. And 𝗕𝗵 Global Education, along with Bocconi University in Milano, have started this one competition, which will give you a chance to study for the summer school. And you know that, I've mentioned this already, that 3 of you could be spending your summer of 2023 in Milano on a full or partial scholarship. So, there is first place, second place, and third place. So it's not only for one person. It could also, you could also win second or third place if you participate in this competition. Great. So what am I going to cover in my slides today? I'm going to be covering a little bit about the eligibility criteria. I'm going to be covering about the whole process, what all you need to submit, what is the shortlisting criteria. So when you write your essay or your videos, what do you need to keep in mind? What are the timelines? So, how long is this competition for? When are the deadlines? So on and so forth. And finally, who the jury is and what are the prizes. And if you're interested, then you can also showcase your interest. I've shared a link before. I'll also be sharing another link shortly where you can showcase your interest to participate in this competition. So very quickly, moving on to the eligibility criteria. First question. I know there was some, wonderful candidates who joined in from outside of India, candidates that have joined in from Pakistan and different, countries also. Thank you so much for taking our time. But you are obviously eligible for the Bocconi Summer School, but not, unfortunately, for this competition. This competition is only for the citizens of India. You should, what we'll also judge is your interest to apply for a master's program abroad within the next 24 months. So if you're interested in applying for a master's, it could be at Bocconi, it could be somewhere else. At least that inclination is something that we want to see in your profile. If you are in your undergrad currently, if you finished your if you're currently in your undergrad in graduating in 2023 or graduating in 2024 or in 2025, you are eligible. If you've recently graduated, if you've completed your undergrad in 2022, you are eligible as well. So some questions that come in that, hey, I am in my master's, I'm currently studying my master's, am I eligible? If you've completed your undergrad in any of these years, you are going to be eligible for the Bocconi Summer School program and this particular competition. So make sure that if you're part of this age group, you should certainly apply. So what is the process of this whole competition? I would like you to showcase your interest. We'll be putting one link in the chat right now to where you will be able to showcase your interest in participating in this competition. We'll also reach out to you from tomorrow onwards to fill the complete application form, which is the final application form. Today, you'll only be submitting a 4 to 5 field form, only asking if you're interested in participating in this competition. So ensure you fill that. Otherwise, we'll not know that you're interested. We'll announce the shortlist. The 10 people who will be shortlisted will be will be invited for an interview, and then based on the interview and your overall application, the top 3 will be selected as winners, and these winners get the special scholarships that I will share shortly as well. What are you going to submit? So people have asked, been asking that what is this competition all about? What do I have to submit? You have to submit a 500-word essay on why do you wish to participate in the Bocconi Summer School. Very simple question. You want to go to the summer school? Why? And you need to give us good reasons why we should select you. Similarly, we also want a 2-minute video. Again, this is not an audio. If you submit only an audio, unfortunately, we'll have to disqualify you. You have to submit a 2-minute video on why you should be selected for the Bocconi Summer School, and be as creative. Make it fun. Don't make, hey, my name is etc. and I would like to participate in the Bocconi Summer School because of one to make it fun, make it creative. Try and showcase how creative and how how you can convince us that you should be the right person. There are also some details given about how you can upload this. So put it on a Google Drive. If you put on a Google Drive and that link is not accessible to us, unfortunately, we are not going to follow up with you. We'll have to disqualify you. So before you upload, check if it's working properly. Ensure that you shorten that URL. If you shorten the URL, it'll fit in that answer box as well. We'll also be asking for your undergraduate degree score. Don't worry if your scores have not been good in your class 12 or your CGPA, don't worry about it. It's not a elimination criteria. We look at the overall profile. If you create a very good video in your essay, it's very good, but your undergrad scores are slightly lesser, no problem. So don't worry. So it's not only the top rankers will be going for this program. If you are even an average student in your class, absolutely nothing for you to worry about. We will be looking at the whole profile. It's just we have to collect all this information. We also will be requiring your 1-page resume. So have you made your resume yet? If not, then do make a 1-page resume, because we'll need that in order to determine if you should be selected or not. And where do you plan to study? Remember, I asked you that if you plan to study in the next 24 months, tell us which countries, etc., are you targeting to study. Again, the same thing about the link, because we'll be asking you to submit a resume, etc. Ensure that link is accessible to everyone. What are we going to judge your video, your essay, and your interview? These are the 3 criteria, along with your overall profile. We'll be judging your essays, your 2-minute video, and the interview. We'll be judging you by the creativity, the clarity of communication, your confidence, and obviously your presentation in terms of how you present yourself and present your ideas. So these are the 3 to 4 critical things that we'll be looking at while we decide who is going to be the winner. But the most important criteria, it's not on this slide. Most important criteria to decide who the winner of this competition is going to be to showcase if you are the right fit. Yes, if you are the right fit to the Bocconi Summer School. So one quick tip, if I were you, I would go through everything about the Bocconi Summer School on the Bocconi website and find and give me or give the jury reasons why you are the perfect fit to be applying and to be winning the scholarship. That's my tip that I would recommend that you take to showcase why you are the right fit or the fitment to the Bocconi Summer School. That's the most important one. Right? Moving on. You will also, as part of the application process, if you want to win, you should also be submitting your application to the Bocconi Summer School on Bocconi's application portal as well. We'll share the link to the Bocconi application portal for the summer school shortly. I think Kiara has already mentioned this in her presentation, but just here to reiterate that if you want to be going for the summer school, you should also submit an application, because if you don't win this competition, you'll still have a good chance of getting to the summer school. Maybe not on a scholarship, but at least you'll be, very close to going to the summer school. And Bocconi will know that you've attended this session or you're watching this session on YouTube to give you that bit of an admission chance. Quick sharing some dates. This is also going to be on the YouTube in the comment section, but very quickly sharing the deadline. Make note of this, very important. The deadline to submit The application is 31st of March. Okay, so today is the 22nd of March. You have a little over a week for you to submit. So if you have plans on the weekend, go ahead and take those plans, but remove some time to write the 500-word essay, remove some time to think and create that very engaging 2-minute video. Once you submit on the 6th, we'll need some time because a lot of you might be submitting this. So we'll need some time to determine with the jury who the top 6 are going to be. We'll conduct interviews between the 7th and the 12th of April. So we'll reach out to the top 10 candidates and we'll ask them for some interview slot or so. Finally, on the 13th of April, mark these dates, 13th of April, we'll announce the winners. Where will the winners be announced? The winners will be announced on Seed's Instagram page. So I'm going to be sharing this link. My colleague Radha will be sharing the link to the Seed's Instagram page very shortly in the chat box. So do follow us on Seed to know if you are part of the top 10 or not. Finally, you also have a deadline to submit your application for the Bocconi Summer School on Bocconi's admission portal as well. So ensure you do that before the 19th April. And yes, there will be 3 winners, but in case one of those 3 winners is not being able to go, we'll give the 4th place a chance to apply and join the Bocconi Summer School. So the top 3 winners have a deadline to enroll, which is to confirm their presence at the Bocconi Summer School on the admissions portal, and the deadline for that is going to be the 15th of May. So these are some of the timelines. This is also going to be shared on the YouTube video in the caption at a later stage, but just sharing this right now since you're watching us live. Know who the jury of this competition is. We've got the Bocconi Graduate Recruitment, Guidance and Admissions team. This is a team that is based in Milan. A couple of them are traveling right now. Some of them are in South America. Some of them are in Asia, in different parts of Asia. But there is, quite a few people from the jury here. There's Mario, who leads the team. There is Veronica, who made the presentation earlier about Bocconi. There's Chiara, who just spoke about the summer school. So if you paid attention to them, you would have gained some good insights about what this whole process was. There's Stefano, Alicia, Valeria, and Marta, who are also going to be part of the jury. And please remember that the decision of the organizers and the jury will be final and binding. So these are the people that will determine if you are going to be getting that 100%, 75% or 50% scholarship. So that's what the rewards are. Very quickly to also remind you that this is not only the scholarship to the program or not only the tuition fee to the program, we'll also be covering for the winners housing and accommodation. So that's something that I would recommend, that this is a great place for you to showcase your interest, and do submit your application if you want to get this chance. It's going to be a wonderful experience. Just imagine 3.5 weeks in June and July of 2023, when it gets a little hot here in India, you will be at the Bocconi Summer School learning. Not only, this is not a tourist activity that you just go and you go to Italy for a vacation. This is about learning. This is about a summer school, and you're going to have Bocconi Summer School as part of your resume. So when you apply to master's education later on, it's going to come of very much use. And most importantly, the best part about the Bocconi Summer School is you'll get to meet and interact with people from all over the world. Right now, you're studying in a college in India or in your home country, and you only meet people from India or people from your home country. In Bocconi, you're not only going to meet Italians, but also people from different parts of the world. So that's going to be the most exciting part of the summer school. And, to be honest, I'm a little old to apply. Otherwise, I will be the first one applying and not organizing this particular summer school program for you. So once again, we've shared this before, but please register on the link that is in the chat or the link that is in the caption on, if you're watching this on YouTube. Showcase your interest right now. We will get back to you very, very soon, and we will share the full application form with all the rules and regulations, the topic of the essay, the caption, and all the things that you need to do. If you have questions, please ask the questions in the Q&A tab. If you have questions and you're watching us here on YouTube, you can write to us at info@seedglobaleducation.com. That is info@seed, that's SEED globaleducation.com. Please do write us an email if you have any questions. We'll be able to respond to you within 24 hours. So thank you. And we hope to have your entry to the Bocconi Summer School, which is going to be a really, really exciting affair. If I were you, I would surely apply. I'm quickly going to go back to the timelines. Remember, that timeline to submit your application is the 31st of March. So keep a good tab on your WhatsApp, keep a good tab on your email, because we'll be sending you the complete application form. It's also going to be on the YouTube, where you'll get to know where the complete application form is, which will ask you more details, which will have all the submission links that you must put in. So it's a great opportunity. I'm going to close this now and open it up for questions. This is where the YouTube video will also close. So if you've got questions, if you're watching us here on YouTube, do reach out to info@seedglobaleducation.com. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined on YouTube.